Okay, magandang gabi po sa inyo lahat at narito na naman po tayo sa ating palatuntunan na Sports Corner PH interviews dito lamang po sa Sports Corner PH. And ngayong gabi po ito, makakasama po natin ngayon ang City Councilor mula po sa Cagayan de Oro. So it's a night time at patuloy natin makikipagpanayam natin sa mga taong nasa likod at harap at nag-organize sa mga malalaking sports events na idarao sa in the coming weeks or so at kapiling natin, as I said, yung ating City Council of Cagayan de Oro and may Philippine Badminton Open June 5 to 11 sa Antipolo at sa Mandaluyong. Wala po dito, kasama po natin from the Philippine Badminton Association, Councilor Amy Moreno. Mayong gabi and thank you for taking your time.
Yes, maayong gabi. Good evening everyone. Good evening Gab. And of course sa lahat ng nanonood at nakikinig sa Sports Corner, maayong gabi ka natong tanan. O yan na.
Oo, para tayo nasa session na yun ng city council na yun. Pero isang tabi muna natin politika. Kahit yun sa 2025 man lang elections, wala pa tayo sa plano kasi 1 year na lang bago yung mismong election. But let's focus on muna sa sports mismo kasi at the time, you're now one of the officials na ng Philippine Badminton Association. And last time, nandun ka rin sa Butuan, no? Meron atang
Yes.
Equiparco Cup na isa na sa gawa.
Yes. Yes, syempre Gab, sumusuporta tayo sa mga nagpapa-tournament sa badminton. And Equiparco actually last tournament that it was pre-pandemic pa, 2018 if I'm not mistaken. Sumali pa ako sa Equiparco noon. And this year, although I was not able to join Equiparco, pero talagang biniyahe ko pa yun sa Butuan para suportahan ng Equiparco. As much as possible, Gab, syempre lahat ng mga major tournaments, kahit maliliit na tournaments, kung kaya sa oras natin, talagang ini-encourage natin at sinusuportahan natin para sa mga badminton enthusiasts sa Pilipinas.
Pero gano'ng ka-busy ngayon si Councilor Aimee? Dahil disclaimer lang po muna sa ngayon, by the time na isinasagawa itong recording ng interview natin, tapos na po yung registration for the Philippine Badminton Open. Na-extend ito ng mga 1 or 2 days before yung deadline mismo ay nagwakas kaapon, a minute before midnight ng May 22. So, ang focus na yon, of course, check niyo yung database ng mga participants
Yes.
in all divisions, sa singles, men's singles, women's singles, o men's doubles, women's doubles, and of course, mixed doubles. So, how busy na yon ang PBAD and of course, yung secretariat?
Yes, actually, we finally decided, no, at the end of it, during the ilang oras na lang bago mag-deadline ang ating online registration, the committee decided to extend kasi madami pang nakikiusap. And because meron tayong lahat naman ngayon online naman na, 'di ba? Gab, so parang lahat ang daming nakikiusap na kung pwede extend. So pinagbigyan natin ng mga players para syempre mas magiging mas masarap at maraming mga participants yung tournament para mas maging masaya ang mga players natin. So last minute we decided to extend it for 2 days. Yesterday as of 11:59 was our deadline, no, of the extension. Pero kahit na nag-extend na tayo, ang dami pa rin talagang nagme-message, nakikiusap kung pwede pang i-extend. But unfortunately, meron talaga tayong timeline na hinahabol kasi after the cut-off of the registration, syempre ang next na niyan is validation of payments and validation of entries para syempre at least organized ang ano natin, mga participants natin, hindi nagkakagulo kasi yun naman ang iniiwasan natin, no? Para pagdating ng tournament proper, diretso games na lang ang iintindihin ng mga players natin. Pero sa ngayon, sobrang busy when it comes to validating the entries of our participants.
Oo nga at maraming mga nag-request na mga badminton players na i-extend palalo yung deadline. Pero naintindihan natin na may mga kailangan pang pagdaanan o asikusuhin itong secretariat with regards sa validation and of course para makapayag sila maglaro para dito sa competition. And sa mga nagpaparequest sa extend may next year pa naman at who knows,
Yes.
baka may bigyan
Oo.
natin yung chance yung ating mga bata na maglaro doon sa Philippine Open.
Oo. Actually, sa ngayon, we have a lot of players coming in from Mindanao. We also have a lot of players coming in from Visayas also. So, etong tournament na to, we're not just expecting Luzon participants, no? Kasi ang gusto talaga natin to bring in players from Mindanao and Luzon and Visayas para at least magkaroon sila ng mas magandang exposure. Even our national team magkaroon pa ng mas magandang exposure. And just to just a clarification, Gab, kasi the tournament director of Philippine Badminton Open is Miss Judith Brosula. So when it comes to the
Okay.
technicalities of the tournament, si Miss Judith yan. I am, however, is the project director. So ako yung,
Project director pala. Sorry.
yes,
Pero
oo.
okay na
So,
yun. Pwede nating hindi isasindi.
oh, kasi baka may makarinig na tournament director. When you say tournament director, more on the technicalities yan eh. Siya na yung nagkikater para sa mga referee natin, yung match control natin, and the technical team. Siya na nag-handle nun.
Okay.
So,
Got it. Project Director of Philippine Badminton Association. Okay. So like in the previous years, move on na tayo sa ibang questions, na isinasagawa itong Philippine Open. Ito parang selection process na rin to determine o identify yung mga candidates natin for the national team training pool na maaari nating ipadala sa iba't ibang mga competitions like yung mga Badminton World Series, yung mga competitions sa Korea, Kazakhstan, and so on, so forth. Dito nating ibabase yung selection for the national team, ma'am.
yes, oo, ganun ka-importante itong Philippine Badminton Open. Apart from the exposure, no, para sa mga bata na mas ma-practice nila yung skills nila, it's also to be able to identify talents. Not only sa national team natin, but also non-national team players. So pwede tayong makadiscover ng mga potential athletes na pwede mag-groom ng Philippine Badminton Association. And at the same time, syempre dahil PNRS din to, Philippine National Ranking System, so ibig sabihin, merong point system and this tournament is a 500 points na PNRS. So ang maganda nito, meron kasing mga categories yan na nagmamatter yung point system sa prizes na ibibigay. And since we are giving out more than 1 million pesos in prize, considered na tayo sa 500. And dito, mas malaki yung points na kayang ibigay. Ang importansya ng points is ito yung nagiging basis natin for for the international tournaments. The more points na makuha ng mga bata, the more chances of getting into the Olympics. So, ganun ka-importante ito. So, dapat marami tayong napuproduce na tournaments na may kasamang points. And to some kids, no, hindi pa nila nare-realize it's more of just the experience, the opportunity, makita yung mga national player, makita yung mga varsity players. Pero more than that is the points that they can get by joining this tournament. Yun talaga yung pinakalamang ng Philippine Badminton Open.
Nabanggit natin, sa sinabi mo kanina, Super 500 ranking event ito ng Philippine National Ranking System. Like yung mga sanction events niya ng PBAD, yan yung dito ba mabibigyan ng ranking yung mga nananalo o magpe-placing po this event na ire-reflect naman dun sa ranking system ng Pilipinas para dito sa badminton. So, dito natin magkakalaman kung sino yung top 10, top 5, top 1 sa bawat division, ma'am.
Yes, oo, ganun ka-importante itong tournament na to. That's why it's more of also um informing the people kung ano yung advantage of joining the yung PBAD sanctioned tournaments. Kasi it's not just an ordinary tournament, it's a sanctioned tournament na yung pag-sanction sa tournament na to, meron siyang equivalent points na pwedeng ipunin ng mga players natin para to get to the higher level.
Ayun. So, by the way, for the information ng ating mga followers and viewers, ang nag-champion po sa singles last year, sina Mark Velasco po sa men's at si Mika de Guzman sa women's. Si Mika de Guzman po, top 1 po sa buong Pilipinas and nag-champion recently sa Kazakhstan. Once sa doubles, men's, si Padis, si Solomon Padis, Julius Villarville, women's, Nicole Albo and Leia Inlayo. At si Julius and Nicole naman sa mix. So, this year, kasali di ba sila?
Yes, of course. Of course, kasali sila actually, pati sa Equiparco kasali sila and nag-champion ulit si Leia at saka si Nicole Albo, tapos nag-champion ulit si Padis at saka si July. So, ngayon magkikita-kita ulit ang mga players sa FPLA Antipolo naman through Philippine Badminton Open at magtatapat na naman yung mga players natin, mga varsities, non-varsities, and of course our national team.
And also, we could expect yung mga nagbabalik na mga players, yung mga nagtatangka na makakuha yung national team spots and makaabot sa national rankings. But also, the new generation of talents na magsa-spark interest sa larong badminton, lalo na yung mga nanggaling sa Visayas, nanggaling sa Mindanao, and even in the juniors program na na-elevate sa seniors, ma'am.
Yes, oo. Actually, nakakatuwa, Gab, no? Kasi ang dami na ngayong kumakalat na ulit ang sport na badminton. And since galing tayo sa pandemic, we've already been picking up. Actually, tournaments are left and right, no? Major tournaments are left and right. Tapos nakikita ko talaga, ang dami nang nagbabalik loob sa badminton. And even our varsities, no, sa mga universities and colleges ngayon, they're all, I believe, no, they're all excited kasi talagang napaka-competitive ng mga tournaments ngayon. Siyempre, the more competitive tournaments that we can create para sa kanila, the more platforms kung saan pwede nilang ihasa yung mga skills nila. 'Di ba? Yun talaga yung pinakamagandang paraan eh. Apart from the training na pinagdadaanan nila every day, maganda rin talaga yung meron silang exposure kasi iba rin talaga yung kaba at saka husay na lumalabas during competition.
Okay. May nakalimutan din akong itanong doon sa listahan ng questions na binigay. Ilan ba yung mga sasali? Estimated number of participants? Kasi ongoing pa rin yung validation process para dito.
Yeah.
So, ilan estimated number ng participants para dito sa competition after ng deadline?
Sa ngayon, we have raw data pa lang to, Gab, ha? Almost 500 participants.
500.
Yes,
With all
oo.
divisions.
Yes, hindi that's only raw data that I am providing you with kasi hindi pa naman natatapos yung validation.
Okay. And for this year, instead, alam ko last year sa may Quezon City ata yung venue, Centro Atletico, kung hindi ako nagkakamali. Pero this year, dalawa ang
Ano,
gagamitin.
sa ano? Last
Oh, Ma'am Amy,
la,
ma'am, nagcha-choppy po kayo.
yeah, last year was a Dragon Smash.
Dragon Smash pala sa may Makati.
Ayun. Okay na?
Okay, Dragon Smash pala sa Makati yung last year. Got it.
Yes, ang
Thank you for the...
intercollegiate was the one in Centro Atletico.
Okay. And for this year, instead dun sa Dragons ba sa may Makati sa Chino Roses, ngayon meron tayong dalawang venues for the tournament kasi mag-ocular inspection pa kayo kinabukasan. Yung bagong tayong badminton court ng First Pacific Leadership Academy sa Antipolo for the duration of the tournament. And then, ang finals ng June 11 will be happening dun sa Gameville Park diyan sa Mandaluyong. Katabi ito ng play paddle na paddle court. Ito yung Gameville ball court. Diyan po sa may Sheridan Mandaluyong. So, bukas parang magkakaroon kayo ng ocular inspection for the tournament, ma'am? Medyo na iina yung signal, ma'am.
Yes, oo, medyo choppy ka, Gab, no? Pero sa pagkakaintindi ko sa'yo, kaya
Oo,
nga eh.
with regards sa venues
Okay na ba?
pala, okay na po. With regards sa venues po, sa Tipolo at of course sa Mandaluyong, may ocular
Oo.
extension ba bukas?
Am I clear?
Yes po. Yes po.
Clear ba ako?
Yes.
Okay. Tomorrow, we are going to have an ocular inspection sa FPLA kasi ito na yung planning na talaga ng event, no? Para at least mas mabigyan namin ng almost, kung hindi perfect, almost perfect na tournament ang mga participants natin. So we are, syempre, ensuring na ang safety ng mga participants and also na nakaposisyon at tama lahat talaga ng mga technical aspects of the tournament. So we're going to together tomorrow, kasama namin ang tournament director namin, si Judith Brusula, and also our project manager, si Jem, kasama rin siya, and then of course si Sir Melvin for the grassroots program development, and also our Secretary General Carla will also be there. And of course, part na rin ng organizing team, sina Madma kasama namin. And on the side of the FPLA, medyo marami kami bukas para makumpleto na namin lahat ng mga kinakailangan in preparation of the tournament.
And bukas rin, mag-ocular din kayo doon sa game bill. Doon sa game bill, Mandaluyong, yung sa finals
We've
bill.
already, ako personally, yeah, actually, ako together with Secretary General Carla have already gone to Gameville para ma-inspect na yung location. So we've talked to CJ, yung may-ari ng Gameville, and also the distributor of Mizuno because Mizuno is our partner also for this event. So nakapag-usap na kami in preparation also for the finals naman. Kasi we want to make sure that we are going to give our participants, our players, the best experience possible. So talagang as much as possible, gusto namin perfect lahat para sa mga players natin.
Okay, what about sa prizes at stake for the competition sa mga mananalo and nabagid natin, i-break down nila natin yung rankings for those who won the tournament. Yung mga nag-champion, yung mga nag-runner-up.
Ayun, actually, I did not hear you properly, no? Pero ang narinig ko is yung prices
Yes
natin.
po.
And ang prices natin dito, more than 1 million pesos is at stake. So, champion natin for the men's singles and the women's singles is 100,000. And Gab, I don't know if you noticed, pero ito yung tournament na pantay ang premyo natin sa women at saka sa men's. Usually, mas mataas talaga ang sa mga lalaki compared to women. But in this case, kami talaga sa PBAD, we made sure that there is equality among both gender. So talagang patas yan, 100,000 sa men's singles, 100,000 sa women's singles, tapos 50,000 for runner-up, and then 15,000 for two second runner-ups natin. So wala na tayong play for third. That's why we have two winners para sa second runner-up. Tapos sa mixed doubles naman and women's doubles and men's doubles, pare-pareho na yan na 120,000 para sa champion, 60,000 sa first runner-up, and then sa second runner-up natin, 30,000. So medyo malaki talaga to para sa kanila.
Okay, what are your general expectations para sa paparating na Philippine Open as a project director nga ng PBAD, because this will be determined kung sino yung best of the best na pambato natin ng Pilipinas sa badminton at sino magiging ari, sino magiging reyna, sino ang best pair natin sa badminton. Eh dito pa lang sa competition malalaman.
Actually, ang hirap mag-expect, Gab, no? Kasi sa akin, it's an equal playing field for everyone. Even the non-national team players, no, can have the opportunity to be champions. Pero syempre, meron tayo kanya-kanyang bet or um, hula, no, guess kung sino ang pwedeng mag-champion dito. But to me, syempre, everyone can be a winner. Ang pinaka-excited ako dito is not only to determine kung sino magcha-champion dito, but for all the participants to have this experience. Kasi nakita naman natin yung Philippine Badminton Open 2023, our very first Philippine Badminton Open, na marami rin ang sumali. I'm sure kahit hindi sila nag-champion, hindi sila nag-semi-finalist or nag-finalist, marami pa ring natuwa, marami pa ring nasiyahan. And I know that this was an unforgettable experience for them kasi nakalaro nila yung mga varsities, and varsities were able to bring out the best in them, no, through this tournament. So expectation ko again sa tournament na to is, of course, um, to provide a platform para sa mga bata, para sa mga players natin where dito talaga may exhibit nila yung ma-unleash nila yung the best side of them when it comes to playing badminton. Labasan na to ng husay at ng galing, Gab. So may the best player win, and I'm expecting that this again will be another unforgettable experience para sa mga players natin.
Okay. How can the public watch yung event, lalo na sa mga gusto pumunta sa Antipolo, sa final sa Mandaluyong, or di kaya watch online and even sa cable o TV o satellite TV? Dahil of course kapartner na yun ng PBAD ang Signal, kaya may press conference nung mga nakaraang linggo with regard sa partnership ninyo ng PBAD and of course yung Signal TV.
Yes, actually, Gab, that's a big milestone for Philippine Badminton Open, no? It's a big milestone for PBAD kasi we now have Signal as our partner, media partner para dito. And it's really an advantage kasi alam naman natin when it comes to Signal, I believe 95% of its productions or media coverage are sports. 'Di ba? So, eto talaga yung pwede na nilang pwedeng ipalabas naman ang mundo ng badminton sa Signal. So, ang mga players or yung mga fans or enthusiasts of badminton can look out sa Facebook page ng Signal. Actually, lahat naman ng mga avenues na pwedeng mapanood tong games na to kasi we will cover it live through Signal. We will post this sa Facebook page ng PBAD para makapanood sila real time.
And bukod pa rito, meron ding ibang avenues ng Signal. Nandiyan ang One Sports Plus, One Sports, Pilipinas Live.
Yes, madami talaga. Kaya nga, iisa-isahin natin yan. Mag-abang sila Siyempre maganda yung may element of surprise pa rin tayo eh. Para at least, pag na-post ng Philippine Badminton Open or Philippine Badminton Association, where they can watch the games online. So, stay tuned or abangan nila ang pag-post ng PBAD, no, ng mga schedule at saka ng mga platforms kung saan nila pwede mapanood ng live ang mga laro natin sa badminton.
Okay, anything you want to add up or may mga nakaka-line up pa ba mga iba mga projects ng PBAD na nakalimutan natin bagitin before magbigay ng inyong final remarks po, pasasalamat.
Yes, thank you so much. Actually, our most August or September, we're leaning
Wait lang
towards
po.
to
Pwede
the
pakiulit yung
intercollegiate.
wait lang pwede pakiulit yung simulan na punto na naman ang signal natin.
Okay. So, thank you, Gab, no? So, this one, Philippine Badminton Open 2024 is our second year. And also this coming September, perhaps tentative pa siya, pero our second intercollegiate naman ang isusunod natin na major activity ng Philippine Badminton Association. So ang intercollegiate is a combination of the UAAP teams and the NCAA teams na maglalaban ang mga colleges and universities. Again, equal playing field na naman para sa mga players natin. It's an opportunity for every team, for every player to grow. And also, Philippine Badminton Association has other activities. Meron pa ang juniors. Everything is yet to be announced, and also the grassroots development program of Philippine Badminton Association.
Okay. So, kabang-abang itong
Am I
intercollegiate by September. Mukhang napuputol na naman ang connection ni Ma'am Amy dito. Pero,
pero
definitely,
yes,
Ma'am,
oo nga eh.
can you continue yung sinabi mo kanina?
Yes.
Hello? Okay. So, meron tayong mga technical problems si Ma'am Amy. Kaya hindi maganda yung pagkakaintindi sa sinabi niya. Yes, ma'am. Can you continue yung sinabi mo kanina na meron pang idadagdag bukod sa juniors, grassroots at sa intercollegiate?
Oo. So when it comes to the Philippine Badminton Open, no, we just ended our online registration. Pero meron pa tayong deadline na gusto nating i-share sa mga players, no? Yung withdrawal date natin, end of withdrawal should be May 23, 11:59 p.m.
So
And also
mamaya ang mismong deadline.
Yes, today is the deadline kung meron mang magwi-withdraw. Pero sa awa ng Diyos, no, walang nagwi-withdraw sa mga entries nila. Pero yung publication naman ng validated entries shall be released May 26, and on June 1 is our team managers meeting and draw date. So, importante yung draw date na lalabas, nire-release yung mga necessary details, no, na pwedeng tanungin ng mga players natin and coaches.
Okay.
So this is when it comes to the scheduling, meron ng mga players. So I'm also encouraging na yung mga players manood din. This will be done online. And as to the Zoom, it's going to be done through Zoom, kaya very convenient. Manonood na lang ang mga players natin kung para sa mga sub-draw, para makapag-draw na ng entries.
Okay, so may drawing of lots pala para dito sa competition. And then
Yes.
pagkatapos ito,
Yes.
yan yung mismong competition na June 5 to 11 dyan po sa Antipolo and of course sa Mandaluyong ang finals. But also kaabang-abang din yung intercollegiate kasi meron mga UAP, NCAA, parang tune-up tournaments. And baka pwede imbitahan na rin ang iba pa mga collegiate teams from the other leagues sa Metro Manila and even the provinces.
Yes, actually, this is not only for Luzon, it's for the entire Philippines. Everybody is welcome, but syempre, kailangan talaga paghandaan ng mabuti to para mabigyan natin ng mas magandang experience yung mga teams natin. So, magandang exercise to, no, na pinaglalaro natin ng NCAA at saka ang mga UAP. Timing kasi this is really perfect. Perfect yung timing nito before UAP starts. Kasi ang UAP, I believe, would be October. So, parang, ano na rin nila to, warm up na nila for UAP.
Ayun. So, lahat ng mga tanong na i-cover na, na i-base na. And we're definitely looking forward to have one team. Kahit ako, ma-cover man lang itong Philippine Badminton Association Open na magsisimula June 5 to 11. First Pacific Leadership Academy sa Antipolo. The finals, June 11 po, dyan po sa may Gameville Ballpark sa Sheridan, Mandaluyong City. So, ito lang pala kakataon para mapanawagan sa mga taga Sports Corner, mga kapwa natin, mga sports fanatics na pumunta dito, manood online o di kaya magpasalamat sa lahat ng mga taga-support at sponsors na tumataguyod sa ating Badminton Open bago pa maputol pa yung connection ng internet po, ma'am.
Sorry, medyo naputol yung pagkakasabi mo. Hindi ko naintindihan yung more than half of what you said.
Sa final
Pwede, Gab,
remarks,
pasensya na, pero pwede ba ako mag-request na maulit mo yun?
final remarks, syempre, final message.
Final remarks. So anyway, Gab, so, Gab, once again, I'm grateful to you for the opportunity, no, para paliwanag natin or mai-share natin ang news, the good news about the Philippine Badminton Open. Etong tournament na to, this is for the future of our badminton, for the sport of badminton here in the Philippines. Slowly but surely, we are aspiring. Philippine Badminton Association is aspiring to produce Olympians. So, syempre, hindi naman yan mapoproduce overnight. It will take years. And I hope nakikita naman ng mga players that Philippine Badminton Association is doing its job right now in promoting the sport, in producing world-class athletes, and also in encouraging the youth to actively participate or join or try no or excel in the world of badminton. Tayo mga Pilipino, we have so much potential. I know that someday we will be producing our own Olympians. And we are one step closer to attaining that. Para to sa future ng badminton ng Pilipinas. And by God's grace, I hope no na dumating na yung panahon na even through this tournament, etong effort natin na to, baka hindi natin masabi, Gab, na nandito na yung next Olympian sa tournament na to. So, thank you for the support and thank you no sa pagbigay ng pansin para sa Philippine Badminton Open.
And of course, promote natin yung mismong Open. Please promote us po.
Yes, of course. We've already ended the online registration para sa Philippine Badminton Open 2024. But of course, kailangan pa rin natin ng suporta ninyo. Let us support the players. Let us support the participants para mabigyan sila ng para syempre ma-boost sila no, ma-encourage sila to aspire to reaching their goals to be a champion. Walang imposible. Ang importante lang is syempre maging determinado ang mga players natin, but they cannot do it alone. Our athletes, our players need the support. Please watch out for the posts of Philippine Badminton Association through their Facebook page and watch out for their posts kung saan natin pwede mapanood live ang mga games nila. So, good luck to all our players. May the best of the best badminton players of the Philippines win. So, God bless us all.
At manifest natin, isa pa, may badminton player na makaabot sa 2028 LA Olympics. Ipagdasal po natin yan na kung aliman sa mga atleta natin yung makakapasok nga para dito sa competition. Again, thank you so much, Councilor Ivy, for taking us time and we look forward to visit you at ako po sa ating team sa mismong event. And good luck sa lahat ng mga sasali dito sa Philippine Badminton Open, June 5 to 11, Mandaluyong and Antipolo. So, thank you so much and have a blessed day. Salamat po. Good night. Bye.
Thank you. Bye. Thank you.
Salamat po.